Welcome to this overview of a personal phone line within Xelion. To get to a personal phone line, first of all, if you click Administration and then click on Users, find the user in question and click on their username, and at the bottom of the screen click on the View All Personal Phone Line Settings. You're now in the personal phone line. Alternatively, from the main screen, if you click on Administration and click on Phone Lines, find the personal phone line in question and click on that, and you'll be taken to the personal phone line here as well. The Overview tab gives you an indication of various states that may be enabled on this phone line, such as redirection, voicemail, night mode, etc. On the General tab you have the display name. This will default to the person name for a personal phone line, but this is effectively just how the phone line is described within the Xelion system. The caller name is completely optional, and that's only if you'd like a different name to display on the softphone presence within Xelion softphone. The log_as field is used to link either a person record, an organization, or an object to a phone line. As this is a personal phone line, it is automatically linked to the person record of the user account that's associated to it. In this case, that's Joe Blogs. The caller ID, by default, this will pick the default caller ID from the SIP trunk configured within the system, but you can select an alternative caller ID if required, and this is for calls made through this phone line. The timeout seconds are the number of seconds the phone line will ring before taking an alternative specified course of action. If after the number of seconds specified within the timeout field, the call is not answered, then the following will happen in the following order of priority. Number 1, the call will be sent to voicemail, providing that a tick has been checked within the voicemail active box on the User Settings tab. If that's not checked, then the call will be sent to another phone line specified within the When Not Answered box here. If neither of those have been ticked, then the call will be sent to the default When Not Answered option here on the General tab. It is worth noting that the default When Not Answered option is not applicable to internal users, so internal calls would not be redirected to that phone line. Note: if you're using automatic transfer, redirect, night mode, or auto attendant, call queue, or do not disturb, then the timeout setting is completely ignored on the phone line. Redirection timeout is only for where the phone line has got a redirect enabled on it. If there is a redirect enabled on the phone line to an external number, perhaps a mobile number, then this is how long the redirect will attempt to call that alternative number for. So for example, if you were redirecting this phone line to a mobile number of some kind, then it would attempt it for how many seconds specified within here. If it's left blank, then it will just use the same amount of time specified within the timeout field, in this case 15 seconds. The extensions, these are the numbers to which the phone line is linked and therefore reachable on. So these could be internal extension numbers, most commonly used for, but also external facing DDIs perhaps. Not all phone lines require extension numbers. For example, auto attendant, night mode, or phone lines that are only making outbound calls. At the bottom here we have phones. This shows all the phones that are linked to the phone line. When an outbound call is made on the phone listed, then that call is handled by this phone line. Multiple phone lines can be linked to one single phone. If that's the case, then the outbound call is handled by the phone line with the priority number 1 within the phone itself. You can see this within the General tab on the phone screen. Thank you for watching this video on personal phone lines.